Hello, everyone. Welcome to my potential. It's potentially successful. It has the potential to be successful. It has also the possibility to get completely ruined. I am at the very, very age. So I have like around 10 days to generate enough money to pay my rent, bills, insurance, whatever. So what is going on here? I don't know. Yeah, but if I don't know, why am I here? What are you gay? I would like to share the process of me trying to get the control of my life back, and I also try to improve my pronunciation. Well, I just made the first short of this channel, and when I heard my voice, heard my accent, it felt awful. I'm okay with accents. Not everyone needs to speak like a native speaker, but some accents are annoying, aren't they? Yeah, I have to accept that. So, this is a direct representation of the mess in my head and also in my life. And this is nothing. I also have videos which I would like to upload and share. And you will see that it was impossible to walk here. But it was just, I was just able to reach there, like a small path that leads to the desk. So I don't want to make this channel like a drama channel, but there is a lot of drama going on in the world and also in my life. And I have difficulty to see, to follow, to be with people who are going through similar situations, and this also makes it hard for someone to implement the solutions other people that they use for their own problems. So I have specific problems, like I'm not an anarchist, but I also don't want to be a slave. I also don't want to make people feel like they are absolute morons because they work a lot. Because I also what I mean, because I watch people, mostly the travelers, that they say that everything is a lie, working is stupid, you can live without getting into these gears of capitalism. Yeah, but while you say it, you use a telephone someone built and very likely in China for very little payment. We know that. Your clothes, Bangladesh, probably. Your backpack, probably. Someone laid the road you're walking on. Someone worked really hard, and it also then when someone comes while benefiting from all these hard work, tell people that you shouldn't just work. It feels so stupid. So I want to work. I really want to work really hard. I really want to use my talents. But I want to me. I want to be me. I don't want to make someone else rich. I don't want to be insulted every single day of my life. Almost. Let's say you have like 2 days of freedom, but sometimes you don't even have that. If you're an employee or something. I really tried. I really tried to be an employee. It just doesn't work. Some people are okay with it. Some people, I'm sorry to say that, but some people born in acceptance of slavery. I tried. It really didn't work. So really, it is. I find myself in a very difficult situation because around me, so few people are like that. So people are. They have the feeling, perhaps, but they're all in acceptance of this world like it's normal. It's absolutely not normal. It is not normal to just go somewhere 2 hours to work 8 hours just to be able to pay your rent and bills while the world is swimming in money. And I don't want money. I want my life. I want my freedom. I really want to work as hard as I can for the things that feels meaningful. And this, I know that this is a very common problem for many, many, many people. And everything I do is actually around that. So this is a mess. Okay, I would like to clean it. But everything is getting connected to there. I would like to eat good. I would like to eat healthy. I don't want to eat crap that I get from supermarket that I just like microwave for 5 minutes. I tried. I gained a lot of weight. So I want to live free, healthy, and meaningful life. And every effort that I'm putting into the things that I do is revolving. I don't know. It is circling around that idea. So I would like to share my experiences, the things that I encounter, and I also would like to meet people, lead and meet people while these are happening. So this is why I wanted to make a fresh start. I'm not new to YouTube actually. I'm not new to social media, but I really needed a fresh start because my previous attempts felt really just focused on something because I'm able to do a couple of things. I'm into music. I can repair stuff. I can build things. So this is actually a repair bench that doesn't really look like, but this is where I repair a lot of electronics and obviously music. Photography you don't see much because of the mess, but I'm also in photography and videography. Well, if you are in social media and YouTube, you're automatically into that, but even before that I would like to do fabrications. I would like to start using my 3D printer. I built with my ex-wife this kitchen, so I'm also into woodworking. I just would like to build. I really like it. I really like to work with my hands, with materials. And at the same time, when I watch people like that, I'm also seeing that so much wastefulness. People work like the world and everything belongs to them. Like everything exists just for them to consume. I hate it. I really would like to show people that if you want to build a guitar, you don't need to use half of a tree trunk. This is what I'm seeing. I have ideas which I would like to really implement, and at the moment, I really would like to get rid of this mess and start selling, and also focus on making my workshop ready if I can continue survive in Germany, because Germany is a very, very hostile land to foreigners. Really, it is really, really unfriendly here, but it is not as shallow as people explain on social media. Like people stare at you. They do stare at you. It is absolutely very annoying. So annoying. People keep staring at you and they turn back. You pass by them and then they turn it back and continue. It's amazing. I really would like to set up a GoPro just for that and just video people. It is not allowed, let's say, but I really would like to do it. I would like to because I didn't see a video of it, that how intense people stare at each other here. Weird. And other stuff also like that. That's just what I see in YouTube and social media is a lot of is just crap, and a lot of stuff with value is focused on something. For example, woodworking, metalworking, electronics. But life is not that. So, for example, if you are watching a channel which are focused on vehicle repairs. Well, I can assure you, after like maximum of 20 videos, there is not much you can do about it. Because vehicle is the same thing. Okay, the electrical ones are here. So the only thing you can do, if you are a full-time mechanic, you can make video about that one specific cars, one specific issue. But if you want to make a video just to educate people, in like a couple of cars, you can do it. For example, like a diesel engine, a petrol engine, an old one with carburetor, a new one with injection, and a newer one, a super car. Let's say you made 20 videos in depth, really nice, really good, very educational videos. There's not much into that, and then you came to the point that you are under constant pressure to just create interesting content. That is so dangerous, so wrong, so not working. Also, guitar making. How many videos you can make about guitar making? You make guitars. Okay, let's say you made it 100 episodes. Yeah, but 100 episodes is like a year has 365 days. If you make every third day a video, it's already there. Let's say you make one video per week. It's like almost in 2 years you're there. There's not much really going on. The rest is just like filling up server space actually. So one of the reasons that I just don't want to focus on my focus is living a meaningful life. That is the focus. That is the goal. Living free. I don't want to be rich. I want to feel I'm wealthy. This also already feels that I'm really wealthy. I'm not rich. I don't have the money. I have like 500 euros in my bank account, and every week I think I would need to generate at least 2,000 euros. So at the moment I'm 1,500 euros short. This is already 19th of whatever month it is. So I have like 11 days till the end of the month. Let's say like we can stretch it to 14, 15 days, because I don't need to send my rent exactly at the first. I can send it at the third, let's say. So just 14 days to generate that amount of money. Stress. So yeah, but 2,000 euros, when you compare how much money is circulating, how much money is changing hands, 2,000 euros is really Germany, biggest economy in the world, and the minimum wage, if you work 40 hours a week, is 1,600 euros. It changes if you're married, if you're kids or something, you can get like social aid, blah, blah. But as a Ausländer, yeah, we can also speak a bit of German. I need to improve both my English accent and my German. My German is really not good. I'm getting better, but to be honest, because I have so much negative experiences in Germany, I think I have a reaction of just not really willing to learn the language. I just don't know. It is everything since I came here. It is so negative stuff. Really need to talk about it one by one. So much stuff happened that may interest so many people, to how I get out of the situation. What was the solution? The process of being a foreigner, what you encounter, what you can expect, what you shouldn't expect. Is there really racism? Short answer is depends on racism is really depends on which race you have. How do you look like? Are you blonde, blue eyes? Yeah, welcome to Germany. If you are not, it's just not just black and white. But did I get discrimination, racism? Yeah. I even before I came here, I came here with marriage, and that's another topic. But I had a girlfriend. We met in my own land, and then we moved to here. We moved. Yeah, we wanted to live together. So getting married is the easiest when it comes to bureaucracy. Yeah, Germany and bureaucracy. Yeah, it didn't work out, and that's also another catastrophe that every man needs to be educated before going into adventures like that, and I wasn't. So it's just so many stuff wrong with the lives that we are living. So this video is like a salad that you just put everything in. I know, but I just wanted to just make the first video. So it's the first video. It's just like an overload of everything. What this guy wants to do. What is this? What am I looking at? What is he talking about? So maybe the first confusion is good, and then we will unfold it together. Hopefully it will make sense. So yeah, I had problems. I had failed marriage, failed family. It's just world is failing. Germany is really a hard country to start over, and just like but problems make us better. I just really don't want to see that it's just as I just don't want to just like get on my knees and then look up and why are you doing this? Why I mean it's just like I said just it's just like a lot of times I guess. I really need to stop doing that. I would like to accept what's happening as teachers. Problems solving, trying to solve problems definitely make us better. I would like to take it like that. But some problems, yeah, they're really unnecessary. I'm going through stuff that's really, I'm just like, humans, just, why are you so stupid? Why you make this life this this hard for everyone, for you too? Let's say secretly half of these people are really from hell. They serve the Satan, let's say. Dude, you are also living here. I see that you are suffering from the thing that you are working for. I don't know. It just feels so weird life for me sometimes. I really would like to be challenged with meaningful challenges. Challenge is okay. In the end, it really makes me better because you get stagnation if everything is okay. If there is no problem, like in those computer games, at some point you collect a lot of weapons, gear, and stuff. It's just like becomes boring. Huh? You need a challenge. So at some point something happens, you get captured, you lose all your guns, all your everything, and you just start like only with a crowbar or something. Half-Life. So yeah. So what is the next step? Next step is really I really need to tidy. I'm almost there. Actually, I was actually very good. I felt very good because recently I was so close to get my German passport. I just needed one document. Really, literally, one last document from my employer. I asked the document from my employer. The next day, they canceled my contract. Not kidding. Not joking. That happened. And when I get my appointment from the foreigner's office, Ausländerbehörde, it's called. So they called me and they gave me an appointment. I was like, oh my god, finally, I'm getting my freedom back. Because if you are residence permit, if you are staying in Germany with residence permit, you're not free. You're literally a modern slave. Why? Because you need to work. That's it. That's the residence permit. You come here to work. They take it like that. You come, you have to work. If you are not working, even if you have money, lots of money, they say, yeah, go out, get out. So even if you have like millions in cash that you would like to spend here, they don't let you do it. You need to be registered as an employee. So I don't want that. I really would like to be free. Let's say I make money. I make money. I have money. Just like you're not as the same level as a German citizen, for example. For some stuff like citizenship, not even part-time job is accepted. You need to work full-time, or you need to work part-time, and additionally, you need to also register yourself as a self-employed and make money with that, combine with that. It's just like no, you're really for long term. You really wouldn't like residence permit. Aha, I forgot to explain the worst part. With residence permit, you need to stay in Germany. Just if you have residence permit, doesn't matter if it's unbefristet. Unbefristet is without any time limitations. Usually they gave it for like 1 year, but at some point you get an unlimited one. But there's a catch. The catch is you need to spend more than half of the year in Germany. So, for example, you cannot go to your land for 1 year. If they recognize it, they cancel your residence permit. Doesn't matter if you spend your whole life here. Like if you spend 40 years in Germany with an unlimited residence permit, and if you go or if you are not able to turn back to Germany for some reason, they cancel your residence permit. Like nothing happened. So, for example, a woman get pregnant and wanted to give birth to the child in her own land, and she stayed, I guess, I don't know, like a year in her own land after, I don't know, like 30, 40 years. Can't be 40 years, but very long time, very long time. I'm not talking about like 4 or 5 years, man. A very long time. Probably she's born in Germany. And then she gave birth to the child there. Everything went back to normal. She wanted to turn back, and they say, no, you cannot come back. I said, why? Because you spent the last year more outside the country than staying in Germany. They said, like, goodbye. So it's terrible. It's really, really, really terrible. It's just like they only want you to work. So yeah, you really won't want to stay in Germany with the residence permit. For short time, okay, earning money, saving money, okay, but really. And I was very close to getting my freedom back, and the situation of the flat was much better. But when they canceled my contract, it is like more than a month now. I lost it for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks, I was bed rotting there, and while that happening, if you put something somewhere every day, it's just like 1 month later, just like everything is in absolute chaos. It starts. It happens like a snowball. Entropy. It's called entropy. It's just like there's the rule, the second rule of thermodynamics. Every system tries to go in a way that is worse than its previous condition. I have difficulty explaining it, but it is actually really true. So if you want to keep order, you really need to hard for it. If you just let it go, that's what happens. So yeah, the next step, as I said, at 24 minutes. I have no idea if I can even upload that to YouTube. Let's see, because this will be the first video. I already uploaded a short, so this will be the first video. And let's say if YouTube let me upload it, maybe I'm just limited with 15 minutes. Let's say, so I need to divide it into two videos then. but we will see. Okay, first step, tidying. Second step, I need to generate money. And third is to just get a bit of stable and then apply it to the citizenship again before they cancel it. Because that's also something else, it's just they really don't want people to have double citizenship. Okay. All right, everyone. Take care. Thanks for your time. Hopefully we will be able to get better together.